Real, raw, and uncut. I'm TyTeaV Nelson, and welcome back, y'all. It's TyTeaV. All right, y'all. Welcome to my show. All right, y'all. So today we have a very, very special guest in the house, y'all. My big sis.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. I'm Coach T, and if you guys are unfamiliar with my channel, every Tuesday I do a 10-minute segment on various different topics geared towards empowerment. And this is on my YouTube channel, Coach Me T. Y'all gotta check me out.
So today's topic is depression awareness part 2, y'all. I brought my sister to talk on the show today. Even though we have the same mom, we were raised in the same household, we still had two different experiences. I was the third child, she was the first child. So sis, tell everybody, what was it like, having a mother who suffered from major depression?
Well, it wasn't easy, I would say, but to start, I would like to just first say that I absolutely love you, Mommy.
We love you, Mommy.
We know that you did the best that you could for us in whatever capacity that you could, and we are more than grateful to you for that. We love you to pieces,
Yeah,
and we're not upset at all about anything, but this is our story, so we gotta tell it. So, I can remember my fondest memories of me and my mom. It's like TyTeav had said before, I'm 5 years older than her, and I got to experience Mommy a little bit in a different way than she had to. My fondest memories, earliest memories, would be me and Mom sitting out on our patio in the backyard, just sunbathing. Probably the most beautiful, purest time of my life. So I do have good memories and I have good times, but those were short-lived. And probably about the age of between 8 and 10 is where I really started to notice that there was something wrong with Mommy. She could not get off the couch. She would lay on the couch day in and day out. The most she would do is take us to school and back. She didn't go to work. She wasn't doing anything. And because of that, and me being the eldest child, I ended up assuming her role. So my siblings became my children. And I found myself doing everything that she should have been doing in that home so that we could make sure that we were maintaining. So it was tough. And because I started out so early with those types of responsibilities, I've always felt, or had always felt, a very heavy burden, a heavy weight of responsibility that I did not necessarily need to have so early on. And then that just carried on into my adulthood when I began to have my own children and still having those attachments from the children that I had when I was 8. So it was pretty tough, and it's not easy. Depression is real, and it does not just affect the person that is depressed, but it affects the people around them. I've even found that, I guess one of my biggest fears when I got older had becoming my mother. I didn't want to be her. I didn't want to be the woman who sat on the couch all day and then paid attention to the children that she should have, the way she could have. And only because she couldn't, not because she didn't want to. But I found myself kind of bringing that into existence. The fear of it, I think, started to make me begin to be that person until I realized that I had the power to manifest anything over my life. And I have manifested the fact that I will not be depressed.
Yeah, when you talk about that fear, I have that same fear. Like, that's like,
it's tough.
I don't ever want to be, that person or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I said, she was the first child, I was the third. So she talks about this mother who she knew, who sunbathed and went to festivals and all that kind of stuff. But when I was born,
she was already sick. Yeah,
she was in those stages of depression. So at a young age, like I said, it's kind of like learned behavior as well.
Yeah.
At a young age, that's what I saw. That was my example, at a very, young age. And
well, what I will say to that too is that it was tough, yes, but she also taught me in those early years that I had, how to be motherly, and how to be caring and comforting and just be supportive all around. And so even though it was a tough task to handle, me mothering my brothers and sisters, I've always been able to do it with ease.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because I learned that from her. So I do want to give that to her, that she's instilled that in me, and I've carried it on into my children as well. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, we have like this weird like
She's my child.
sister relationship.
She
love
tells my
her.
kids that she was here first.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
So yeah, but okay, so a few tips. How about that? Let's like end with just like a few tips. Anybody who's battling with depression, what would you say to them? What tips would you give them?
The first thing I would say is find the root. I think the biggest thing with depression is, we always want to medicate, or we self-medicate. We go get prescribed. We go talk to therapists. We talk about our problems, and we talk about these things, but are we getting to the root of the cause? I think that depression can a lot of times be, situational. So sometimes when we're going through certain things, that can cause depression, and if we can just fix the thing, we can eliminate the depression. Also, big thing about people with depression, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You're going to have up-down days. You're going to have all-around days. You're going to have days when you can't do nothing. That's okay. The next day, the next point would be get up. That would be one of my other points to tell you guys. The wrongest thing for you to do is to sit in it. You have to get up. And even if that means just fixing a bowl of cereal, get up and do something. Stay motivated, move, and you will be able to work through that depression.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I guess I just have like a few things. I gave y'all like so many tips in my last episode. Like 4 things I want to say before we close. Like number 1, when I say, depression being a mental illness, know that, there's different levels of it. Some people are literally clinically depressed.
Absolutely.
Where there's literally like an imbalance in their brain. There's different levels, so don't watch my show and like freak out because you're like having a moment of depression. You know what I mean? We're human, we all experience it. But
and
some
these
people,
are our experiences.
Yeah, and some people experience it to like a higher level severely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 2, I would say in my last episode, like keeping busy, that's something that has helped me cope with depression.
Absolutely.
But I want you to not ignore the problem.
Absolutely.
Still deal with it, you know what I mean? And how you feel matters.
Absolutely.
So talk to someone, therapy, like whatever, that's important.
Absolutely.
3, there's a lot of celebs who even came out, about depression. Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child talks about how she experienced like severe depression at the height of her career, like where you should be the most happiest.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Robin Williams, he talks about it, and studies say that, or they say that could have contributed like highly to him committing suicide. He battled with extreme depression and anxiety. So you're not the only one, you know what I mean? It's a normal thing. And 4, I would say something that really helps me with depression is my dog Peach. I told y'all that I'm a fur mom.
And I'm allergic.
Yeah.
But I love Peach.
And it works out. It kind of works out. She has like these gloves she puts on every now and then, and touches
Love
Peach.
on her a little bit.
Yeah. Peach. Peachy.
Really, Peach?
Peach, come here.
So I have one more point that I feel like might be helpful. I know we hear about these all the time, but affirmations are absolutely amazing. I do feel like whatever we speak and feel is what we manifest in our lives. So if we use those affirmations, I am not depressed. I will not be depressed as such. I think we bring those manifestations into our lives. So I think that would be very helpful. Train our mind. Train your mind different. Change your mindset.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Peach has come out. Peachy, come here.
Hey, Peach.
Peach, come here. Come here, Peach. Don't knock over everything now, okay? Come on.
Let me move the tea.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Hi, Peachy. Hi. You want to say hi? Say hi. Yeah, y'all. So having a pet, I got Peach at the time where I needed her the most. And literally it came to me, like God gave me exactly what I needed, what I needed when I needed it. And you know, Peach helps me get out of bed every day. You know, I have to walk her, I have to, you know, be a fur mom and do things. So she kind of helps me to get out into nature and get out of the house. Anytime I'm having like any depressed day, she literally will like, she's aggressive. She'll like drag me out of bed and get me up.
I've seen
So
it.
yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, she is perfect, and I'm so happy and thankful to have her. So yeah, like go get a pet.
Yeah. And do something fun
Mm-hmm.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you deserve it.
Because you deserve it. I'm just kidding. All right, y'all. So that's all for today's show, y'all. Thank you, sis, for being the very first guest on my talk show.
Absolutely. I didn't know what to talk to. I thought we were just sitting there talking. But anyways, absolutely not a problem. But if you've watched my show, y'all know I ain't got much time. I'm booked and busy. I got to get up out of here. So let's wrap this thing up, boo.
I'm TyTeaV Nelson.
And I'm Coach T, y'all.
Real, raw, and uncut. TyTeaV. I'll see y'all next week.
Catch y'all later.